If we pull this off, nobody else will
Hey
ever
Martino or
bother this
Justino
town.
here to
Our legacy
another
of
State
law
of
and order
Decay
will be
2
set in
Juggernaut
stone.
Edition gameplay or walkthrough
It's time
part.
we taught
This
some
is
people
the
a bit of
Providence
respect for the
Ridge
law.
or the final Providence Ridge
If we can
episode
take
or
out
part
their
for me.
leader,
Because
do
I
you
want to
think they'll
move
get the
on
message?
onto another map without even finishing the legacy, because finishing a well, let me start off in a different way. There are two ways to finish up a game, either, or at least a map. Either you finish by the legacy missions, which you receive after defeating the plague infestations or destroying all plague cards on your map, which I've done many episodes ago, at least 7 or 8 episodes ago, and I want to not to lose this community at all, and neither do I want to lose all those resources, items, mods. And there are actually two ways. You can either save them up by loading 3 characters, or if I'm not wrong, you can actually save up to 50 characters, so you can even load up all your characters in this community, finish the legacy mission, and afterwards you can save all those characters. But you know, you can only start with 3 if you start a new community, so it's mostly wise to pick your 3 favorite characters and most useful, like my red talent character here, my main, Miriam Swerve was her name, and you load them up with, in your opinion, most useful stuff. Don't only put weapons on them, because you also need at least 2 or 3 gas fuels, you need mods, you need box of seeds. You can actually stack them to 99. Also scraps and, well, boxes of seeds, chemicals, scraps of circuitry is also another one. But I chose to finish, or actually leave this legacy unfinished. It was the sheriff missions, and I cancelled the last mission. I don't know how it would have been, because I wanted to choose a new map, Mega Valley, which is actually a map I've never tried, and I wanted to step up to the Nightmare Zone. And here's the thing, I chose this one not only to step up from the pretty much annoying Dread Zone, which was just so, I don't know, so boring, so unchallenging at the end. I had only struggled a little bit at the beginning for like 3 or 4 hours, because I wasn't used to play State of Decay for a long time, and I had to get warm up again. And now that I'm warmed up, have built up a solid community, I wanted to move on. And you can see here I get, I've counted them, it must have been 16 or 17 play cards, so I got way more. I have Nightmare Zone Plus, and here's the thing, if you start on a new map, by the way, you can get the opportunity or the option on your command center, not community center, and you wait 6 minutes and 40 seconds on highest morale for the actual function, and then you can move on to the other map and pick to choose from Mega Valley, Darker Country, well, every other map you haven't played. Well, not actually that you haven't played, you can pick even Providence Ridge to start over again at the beginning. It's like if you choose another difficulty. And yeah, I played the Dread Zone. It was, I don't know, it got so boring. It wasn't that stressful or challenging, so Nightmare Zone would have been better. But if you choose to play another map, it also increases the difficulty a little bit. You get more zombies, bigger hordes, and also receive higher damage. That's why I call this Nightmare Plus Zone, or Nightmare Zone Plus, whatever, like New Game Plus featured with Nightmare Zone. But this isn't a New Game Plus, because a New Game Plus would have been, if you finish the legacy, you can create a new community, but you pick those 3 characters you have saved from your previous or prior community. Like I told you to stack them and pack them up with useful stuff, with the biggest inventory. Like someone with resourcing and backpacking might have 4 pocket item slots, or inventory slots, not item slots, and with an hiking pack which weighs 8 pounds instead of the large pack which weighs 12 pounds, and you stack them up with, you know, mods, the learning books, skill books, that's how they're called, and yeah, like I said, consumables like boxes of seed scraps. And you should also give everyone one big, what is it called, a sack, a rucksack here. For example, one gets a mat, the other one food, the other one a resources or, well, material or fuel rucksack. And then you can start a community, choose the difficulty, choose the map. But like you can see, I wanted to play on Nightmare Plus Zone and can't give up my community so soon. I've been only playing with them for like 25 to 35 hours at max, and I want to play at least a second map, and I'm not really happy with only getting the Sheriff Legacy boon later on, because the Legacy of the Sheriff and the one for the Warlord is the least useful in my opinion. The best one, without a doubt for anyone, is the, what was it, the Builder boon, Legacy card, which provides your whole community from the start on free water and free electricity for your whole base. You don't have to claim other outposts or use a generator, a solar array or water. And the another thing is, as weird as it may sound or as strange for saying this, but I really miss plague zombies. You rarely, extremely rarely meet anyone, any rare plague zombies after defeating the whole plague infestation, all plague cards, because they're only scripted like if you're going to survive, to help other survivors or other enclaves, but destroying plague cards is actually something which makes fun. I wanted to also use different ways. I mostly destroyed them by my first 2 or 3 on the Dread Zone. I destroyed with melee weapons, then I destroyed most of them with inflammables like Molotovs and fuel bombs, and sometimes even with pipe bombs. So I want to only destroy them with like pipe bombs, my next ones. This was my first one, and afterwards with assault drones. Assault drones are also a very good and effective way to destroy those hordes. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to get off my chest, and hopefully I will get more of you in the next parts, because now I'm doing a Nightmare Plus Zone on Mega Valley. So thanks for watching. Hope this might have also helped you with making a decision. So have a good day. Goodbye.
Well, that's the last of that. I think it's almost down.